All right, I got some of these big draft horse shoe nails, and I'm gonna not drive them through one of my pans, but I am gonna use them for a pretty cool project today, because I'm gonna make a utensil rack using some of this 1/8 by 1 inch mild steel or structural steel and those big horseshoe nails. And all this is to tell you guys about the pan drop that's happening tonight, which is the flat jack pan. Lots of you have been waiting on it. Finally got the steel in for these pans, and we're going to drop a limited number tonight. And the first person to purchase one tonight, they'll be live at 8 o'clock tonight. The first person to purchase one will get this utensil rack absolutely free, shipped with their order. Anyway, back to making the rack. What I'm doing here is drawing out both ends to create two opposite curls. I've seen this done on a lot of early blacksmith work, and I like the scrolls, and I think that'd look great on the wall or cabinet or wherever you want to mount it, and it adds a nice little artistic touch to a utensil rack. And I think it's also cool that I'm going to be using those horseshoe nails to make the hooks. Here you see me just scrolling those around. It took a little longer than I thought it was because I don't do a lot of this artsy type blacksmithing stuff, so I don't have as much experience, but I do enjoy it, and it's a nice break from pans every once in a while for sure. Kind of looks like a mustache. I had to bring in my big helper today because my arms were so tired from forging this rack. I'm just kidding. She just really wanted to help, so I let her. She did a great job helping me draw out these ends here on the opposite side so that we could create, in her words, two mustaches for this utensil rack. I'm using out my layout tool here to get the hooks evenly spaced, and I'm just going to drill those with a 5/32 drill bit and countersink them. And now we need to forge the hooks, so I'm going to heat up the head of that nail and flatten it out using the induction forge, and then we're going to curl them around because we're going to make some hooks out of these nails. I think it's so cool making these hooks from the horseshoe nails. It already has the taper you need. I countersunk the back so that when I drive the rivet in, it will sit flat in the back so it won't rub up against your wall or push the rack up off the wall. And here it is done. I think it turned out great. Has a really nice hammer texture to it, as well as those scroll works on the ends, or mustaches if you want to call them that. And we're going to give this away free to the first purchase of a flat jack pan on tonight's drop. It'll just automatically be added into your order when we ship it. Here's the pan. Thank you guys so much. Live 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard